India's democratic traditions. They tell us that one of the earliest democratic systems of discussion and participation in the world is the Bodh Sangha, where the responsibility to govern was earned through elected merit, not by accident or birth, where all major issues were resolved through a decision by majority over 2,000 years ago. In the council, the presiding official, chosen because he was not given to favoritism, hatred, or folly, called for an election when he knew that the question was not trifling, that those who profess dharma are more in number, that the Sangha will not be divided, that there is a quorum, that the monks will vote according to their views. Voting was secret or open, as per his discretion. After the motion was proposed and was put to the vote 3 times, if those who were present did not protest, then the motion was carried and became an act by rule. When threatened by anarchy, the same process was adopted to elect a leader, known as a Mahasammat, or the Great Elect. In the Great Hall of the People, an election was conducted. The king was chosen by the whole people, Vasita, for their protection and ruled in their name. The state was called Ganarajya, or People's Republic. The inscriptions record that as long as people met thus often and called public meetings, they could be expected not to decline, but to prosper. During the very same era, the Eastern Gangetic Plain was home to several people's republics or Janapadas. Some were adherents of Jaina Dharma. A key philosophical belief in Jaina Dharma is Anekantavad, the principle of plurality of cognition. The idea that people can perceive only parts of the truth, that the whole truth has multiple attributes. Coexistence and tolerance naturally flow from this pluralistic vision. Jaina Dharma also believes in leadership from within. The Jain texts give the analogy of churning for the state of flux of a polity. Like butter is churned out of milk, one person emerges from within the people to become their leader. The 2 Indian philosophical systems, Jaina and Bodha, are of great relevance even today because of their egalitarian, non-violent, democratic traditions that have deeply influenced the Indian mind and enriched the world for 3 millennia.
In 1971, a vision the Department of Science and Technology was born, measuring to harness science for India's growth. From humble labs to cutting-edge facilities, DSTQ to the architect of India's scientific mission. It fuels research, nurtured innovation, and laid the foundation for a knowledge-driven nation. But this is just the beginning. The past decade has rewritten India's scientific story under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister. DST investments have yielded unprecedented milestones. The Inspire program has ignited 10 lakh young minds. National mission on quantum technology, cyber-physical systems, and supercomputing and so forth have positioned India as a global player. Startups. Scientists led groundbreaking projects, breaking barriers with AI and quantum physics. GST has strengthened the national science and technology ecosystem, shaped policy making, fostered global collaboration, and delivered the best science and technology to the people. The department was born towards Viksit Bharat 2047 through science, technology, and innovation.
Department of Science and Technology, which is a part of the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, plays a pivotal role in nurturing this ecosystem of scientific research, innovation, and policy. And through funding, through incubation programs, and through initiatives like the National Mission on Quantum Technologies and Applications, the Department of Science and Technology fosters advancements across diverse fields including healthcare, space exploration, and artificial intelligence. Its efforts in human resource development, in scholarships and global collaborations are instrumental in positioning India as a global leader in science and innovation.
DST empowers marginalized communities with science and technology, bringing coal tech and solar energy projects to redefine sustainability. What is a future where India leads? Quantum computing will revolutionize security and communication. AI will combat climate change. Green hydrogen will power our cities. DST is fostering global partnership, breaking silos and turning labs into launch pads for tomorrow. This is our journey. From cutting-edge research to grassroots impacts, DST remains India's compass. Together we'll build a Viksit Bharat, an Atmanirbhar Bharat, where science transforms lives and dreams take flight.
Yastu sarvāni bhūtānyātmaṇyevānupashyate sarvabhūteshu chātmānam tato na vijugupsate. He who sees every being in himself and himself in every being never hates anything. A mantra from the Yajurveda which eloquently conveys that all human beings are equal. A democratic principle which is a part of the world's oldest body of profound texts. The very word Veda, deriving from the Sanskrit root word Vid, meaning to see, to know. The four Vedas, together with other texts and treatises, are the roots of all knowledge, conveying a whole educational, political, and value system for civilization. These have reflections on several dimensions. On what today we designate as mathematics, physics, science and technology, medicine, astronomy, astrology, linguistics, music, philosophy, history, law, and more. Remarkably, in the Vedas, there is evidence of public participation in governance and on how a society should function. Sabha, Samiti, and Sansad, each a representative body, find frequent mention in the Vedas, terms used even today. In what is the world's oldest composition, the Rig Veda, there are suttas defining the assembly. A learned man thus speaks.
Sangachatham samvadatham sambhomanam sijanatam Deva bhagai yatha purve sanjanana upasate Samano mantras samiti samani samanam manassaha chittamesham.
Come together, speak together, together let your thoughts agree, just as the gods of yore, while coming to an agreement together, reverently approached their sacrificial portion. Common to them all is the solemn utterance, common the assembly, common their thought, along with their perception. I hereby utter an utterance common to you all on your behalf. With an oblation common to you all, I offer on your behalf. Common is your purpose, common your hearts. Let your thought be common, so that it will go well for you together. In the Atharva Veda, the Sabha is personified as the daughter of Prajapati. A member of the assembly thus speaks. Let the Samiti and Sabha, who are known as the daughters of Prajapati, protect, support, and promote me. And I too would speak properly to all those who assemble and meet in the assembly hall. Sabha, we know you well in reality. You are the adorable favorite of the people. Therefore, may all your members speak in unison. Of all these members sitting in the assembly, I recognize and accept the knowledge and intention, and I honor them for that. Indra, make me the partner of this respected assembly. The learned man leading the elected ruler to the seat of authority says, Rajan, I conduct you to the seat of governance in the council. Take it at the center of Rashtra. Be firm, never vacillate. Let all people love and honor you. Let not the Rashtra fall foul of you, nor you swerve from the Rashtra and its honor. Stay here, strong and firm, unmoved, unshakable, like a mountain. Rajan, may your rule be constant as the pole star, and may the nation be held together. In another sutta, the learned person tells the elected ruler, let the people select, accept, and consecrate you to rule over the land in all 5 divine directions. With grace shining in glory, share the wealth, power, and honor of the land with us. Thus the Vedas tell us that democracy in Bharat is as old as the Vedas themselves. The Janapada system of governance is one of the many democratic systems of India. That made a lasting imprint on the nation's polity. The Janapadas opted for either the monarchical or the republican form of governance. Under the republican system, members were chosen from among the public and sent to the Sabha and Samiti as the people's representatives. This system of democratic governance has been described in detail by Ved Vyas, the author of various scriptures. Panini, the creator of Ashtadhyayi, and Gautam Buddha, the founder of Buddhism. The Acharanga Sutra, ancient coins and stone inscriptions also highlight the existence of this system. Over time, several Janapadas adopted the republican system of governance, which in turn strengthened the democratic polity. A prime example of this democratic governance was the Lichavi Republic. Where 7,707 Ganas came together to elect their Gana Pramukh. Discussed several topics in detail in the Santhagar before taking collective decisions. Thus, the Janapada system of governance is considered an important milestone in India's democratic journey. Carnage of the Kalinga War shook Ashoka from within. The bloodbath at the banks of Daya River filled his heart with remorse. And he became the first ever king in the history of this world who renounced war after winning it. He chose the path of Dharma and established people-oriented and responsible governance. Bheri Ghosh was replaced by Dhamma Ghosh, and hence began Ashoka's people welfare rule on the motherland of democracy, India. This transformed Ashoka was aware of his duties and responsibilities towards his people. His only agenda was their well-being. Humans or animals, every living being was now given proper medical care and respect. Fulfilling these duties got Ashoka a special place in the hearts of his people. Following which, he started a systematic election and appointment of Rajakas, Yuktas, and Pradeshikas. Their first and foremost responsibility was the protection of the rights of the people. Soon, Ashoka's belief in Dharma reached every nook and corner of his empire. Wherever in the world his ambassadors traveled, along went Ashoka's policies of world peace and people welfare. Not only this, Ashoka sent his son and daughter to Sri Lanka to spread dharma and plant the Bodhi Tree. Even today, Ashoka's legacy of ideologies is preserved in the form of his rock and pillar edicts across the Indian subcontinent, a legacy that has been a model of democracy for the world to follow.
Ishanya Bharat, the northeastern states of India, where there are valleys adorned with natural beauty, magnificent mountain ranges, and the myriad shades of colorful cultures. These 8 states are home to several tribes which have remained self-governed for centuries, following their own unique traditions. Like the Tiwa tribe of Assam, wherein officials like Loru, Hatari, Jela, Pishai, Parikha, Diori, and Hari are even today elected via voting. The Lachen and Lachung villages of Sikkim continue to choose their Pipon through public opinion and run their administration under his guidance according to the traditions of the Zumsa Sabha. Similarly, the Garos of Meghalaya still elect their Nokma or leader through public opinion. While the Darbar Shno of the Khasi tribes is headed by Rangba Shno, the Jaintia Elakas are led by their Doloi. On the other hand, as per Tripura's Howda institution of the Jamatia clan, every 5 years, the heads of all the families mutually elect their Okra, Panchali, and Chokdiri. These officials look after various sectors of the society. In Arunachal Pradesh, Loktantra exists in different forms across different tribes. For example, under the Monpa institution, all males become a member of the Sopa Council upon reaching adulthood. These members together elect their leader, called Sosorgan, who must be an experienced, righteous, and a wise member of the society. Just like Similarly, in Nagaland, the number of members in the Puthumenden Village Council is determined by the number of Mepong. This Puthumenden is responsible for discharge of any political, administrative and social matters. In Mizoram, the president of the village council is elected every 3 years and is assisted by the village secretary. This village council executes various administrative activities. The head of Hausa Village Council of the Kuki tribes in Manipur is still democratically chosen by the people. The tradition of Loktantra in India, the motherland of democracy, hasn't just prevailed but is quite ancient and is even today a strong foundation for the welfare of the people.
सत्यमेव नृशंसञ्च राजवृत्तं सनातनं तस्मात् सत्यात्मकं राज्यं सत्ये लोकः प्रतिष्ठितः.
This means truth is the perpetual principle of a benevolent king. Therefore, a kingdom is based on truth. This world is firmly established in truth. Ramayana and Mahabharata are integral parts of our lives and the source of our inspiration. The democratic system depicted in the Ramayana speaks volumes about our eternal democratic traditions. In Ayodhya Kand, King Dashrath, addressing his council of ministers, kings and people's representatives, says, I would like to coronate Ram as king with your consent. If there are any other methods of working for the welfare of the people, kindly advise. The ministers and elders, having discussed amongst themselves, approved the proposal. O king, you have grown old, so you should crown Sri Ram as king.
Sadhu, sadhu.
After Sri Ram returned from exile, the people of Ayodhya agreed to make him their king. Ram's reign is widely
नहीं वो उधर का लड़का उधर की है काम से आ रखे हैं तो मैंने कहा तेरी यहाँ पर आके भी तेरे पे काम है तो कहाँ पे यहाँ भी काम है छुट्टी है नहीं बोला एक्सपो के अंदर भी काम पे आए कोई बिजनेस मीटिंग करने आए हुए कहीं पे
はい。
The principle of plurality of cognition. The idea that people can perceive only parts of the truth